A man in his mid-30s sits on his couch scrolling mindlessly through his phone. The clock on the wall shows 11:59 p.m. Another day gone. What did you actually accomplish? No more. This ends now. Welcome to How to Stop Wasting Your Life. I'm not here to coddle you or tell you everything's fine. If you're watching this, you know it's not. You're tired of the endless cycle of wasted days and unfulfilled potential. You're ready for change. Real change. The kind that hurts. But before we dive in, let me tell you a story. A cautionary tale about a man who thought he had it all figured out. Meet Tom. Tom was a smart guy. College educated, decent job, nice apartment. On paper, he was doing fine. But Tom had a secret, a dark habit that was slowly killing his dreams. You see, Tom was addicted to routine. Not the good kind of routine that builds success. No, Tom was addicted to the routine of mediocrity. Every day, Tom would wake up at 7:30 a.m. just in time to rush through a shower, grab a coffee, and make it to work by 9. He'd sit at his desk, mindlessly scrolling through emails and social media until lunch. After work, he'd hit the gym sometimes, grab takeout, and spend the evening binging Netflix or playing video games. Tom told himself he was relaxing after a hard day's work. But deep down, he knew the truth. He was wasting his life. Years passed. Tom's friends got promotions, started businesses, found love. Tom stayed exactly where he was. Same job, same apartment, same unfulfilled dreams. But here's where it gets interesting. Tom had a secret talent, a passion he'd buried so deep, even he had almost forgotten about it. Tom could draw. Not just doodles, but real art. The kind that makes people stop and stare. In college, his professors had told him he could make a career of it. But Tom had chosen the safe path instead. Now at 35, Tom's talent was gathering dust, just like the sketchbooks hidden in the back of his closet. One day, Tom's company announced layoffs. Tom, with his years of mediocre performance, was on the chopping block. In a panic, he dug out his old sketchbooks. As he flipped through the pages, he felt a spark he hadn't felt in years. That night, instead of his usual Netflix binge, Tom drew and drew and drew. When he finally looked up, it was 3 a.m. He'd created more in one night than he had in the past decade. But it was too late. The next day, Tom lost his job. His years of complacency had caught up with him. He had no savings, no side hustle, no plan B. Tom's story could end here. Another cautionary tale of wasted potential. But it doesn't. Because Tom finally learned the lesson I'm about to teach you. The lesson that will stop you from wasting your life. 1. Develop a success mindset and master your goals. Before you can change your life, you need to change your mind. And I'm not talking about some feel-good, positive thinking nonsense. I'm talking about hardcore mental toughness. Brian Tracy, one of the world's leading experts on success psychology, has a system for this. It's not easy, but nothing worth doing ever is. First, you need to set clear, specific goals. Not vague wishes like, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. I'm talking about concrete, measurable objectives. I want to increase my income by 30% within the next 12 months, or I want to launch my own business by this time next year. Next, you need to write these goals down. Why? Because the act of writing imprints these goals in your subconscious mind. It makes them real. Then you need to create a detailed plan for achieving each goal. Break it down into steps. What do you need to do daily, weekly, monthly to make it happen? Finally, and this is the part most people skip, you need to take immediate action. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, right now. Why is this so important? Because success isn't about luck. It's not about circumstances. It's about mindset and action. Let's look at Sarah. Sarah was a lot like Tom. Stuck in a dead-end job, wasting her evenings on social media and TV. But unlike Tom, Sarah discovered Brian Tracy's system before it was too late. Sarah set a goal to start her own graphic design business within 1 year. She wrote it down, created a detailed plan, and took immediate action. She started by dedicating 1 hour every evening to improving her skills and building a portfolio. She set weekly targets for reaching out to potential clients. She tracked her progress religiously. 1 year later, Sarah had quit her job and was running her own successful design business. But what happens if you don't do this? Well, just look at Tom. He had no clear goals, no plan, and no mental discipline. He acted on impulse and habit, and he ended up jobless and directionless. If you want to learn more about Brian Tracy's system for mastering your goals, click the link in the description. It could be the difference between living your dreams and dying with regrets. 2. Create a power morning routine. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you start your day scrolling through social media or rushing to work, you're already behind. Create a morning routine that energizes you and moves you towards your goals. Wake up early, exercise, read, meditate. Work on your most important task before the world starts making demands on your time. Why? Because willpower is highest in the morning. By tackling your most important tasks early, you ensure they get done, no matter what the day throws at you. Take Jocko Willink, former Navy SEAL and best-selling author. Jocko wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every day. He works out, reviews his goals, and starts working on his most important tasks before most people are even awake. The result? Jocko has written multiple best-selling books, runs a successful consulting company, and hosts a popular podcast, all while staying in peak physical condition. On the flip side, look at Tom. His mornings were a rush of snooze buttons and hurried showers. He started each day already behind, never getting ahead of his to-do list. Don't be like Tom. Own your mornings, own your life. 3. Eliminate time wasters. You have 24 hours in a day, the same 24 hours as everyone else. What separates the achievers from the dreamers is how they use those hours. Identify your time wasters. Social media, excessive TV, pointless meetings. Eliminate them ruthlessly. Why? Because time is the one resource you can never get back. Every minute spent on a time-wasting activity is a minute not spent on your goals. Look at Elon Musk. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his productivity. Musk runs multiple companies by ruthlessly eliminating time wasters. He uses a time-blocking technique, scheduling his day in 5-minute increments. No time for aimless scrolling or unnecessary meetings. Now think about Tom. How many hours did he waste each day on social media and Netflix? How many dreams died while he was binging the latest show? Your time is your life. Stop wasting it. 4. Develop a learning habit. The world is changing faster than ever. If you're not constantly learning, you're falling behind. Dedicate time each day to learning something new. Read books, take online courses, listen to podcasts from experts in your field. Why? Because knowledge is power. The more you know, the more valuable you become. The more problems you can solve, the more opportunities you can seize. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in history. Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. He credits his success to his voracious appetite for knowledge. Contrast that with Tom. When was the last time he read a book? Took a course? Learned a new skill? His knowledge stagnated, and so did his career. In today's world, if you're not growing, you're dying. Choose growth. 5. Build a support network. Success is not a solo journey. You need people who support your goals, challenge your thinking, and pick you up when you fall. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Join mastermind groups. Find a mentor. Why? Because you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Look at Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Their partnership changed the world. They challenged each other, supported each other, and achieved far more together than they ever could have alone. Tom, on the other hand, surrounded himself with people who were content with mediocrity. People who reinforced his bad habits and low ambitions. Your network is your net worth. Build it intentionally. 6. Practice radical accountability. It's easy to make excuses, to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for your lack of progress. Stop it. Take 100% responsibility for your life. Set clear goals, create actionable plans, and hold yourself accountable. Better yet, find an accountability partner or coach who won't let you off the hook. Why? Because when you take full responsibility, you take full control. No more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment. Just action and results. Consider Jocko Willink again. He practices what he calls extreme ownership. Whether in business or in combat, Willink takes full responsibility for everything in his world. This mindset has led him to success in multiple fields. Tom, however, was always ready with an excuse. The economy, his boss, bad luck. There was always a reason why he couldn't pursue his dreams. And so he never did. Excuses are the nails used to build the house of failure. Stop making them. 7. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. Push yourself daily. Take on challenges that scare you. Do the things you've been putting off out of fear. Why? Because comfort is the enemy of achievement. Every time you push through discomfort, you expand your capabilities. You become stronger, more resilient, more confident. Look at David Goggins, former Navy SEAL and ultra-endurance athlete. Goggins pushes himself to the limit daily. He's run ultra-marathons, broken pull-up world records, and become a best-selling author, all by embracing discomfort. Tom, in contrast, avoided discomfort at all costs. He stayed in his safe, comfortable job. He stuck to his safe, comfortable routine. And he watched his dreams slip away, one comfortable day at a time. Comfort is a slow death. Choose life, choose growth, choose discomfort. Another day begins. What will you accomplish? Everything you set my mind to. Remember, life is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get a practice run. This is it. Right here, right now. You can choose to keep drifting, to keep wasting your days on mindless activities and unfulfilled dreams. Or you can choose to take control, to live with purpose, with passion, with relentless drive towards your goals. The choice is yours, but choose quickly. Because while you're deciding, life is happening. Time is passing, and it never comes back. If you're ready to stop wasting your life, to start living with purpose and achieving your dreams, click the link in the description to learn more about Brian Tracy's Goal Mastery System. It could be the first step towards the life you've always wanted. This is how to stop wasting your life, signing off. Now get to work. Your future self is watching, and he's counting on you.